Yeah, welcome back, race fans, to Right Rear Racing. Tonight, we're bringing you the championship night of the Regal Promotions Esports Extreme Outlaw Stock Tour, presented by No Coast Customs, and we're going to be live from Port Royal Speedway tonight. Looks like we have 14 drivers ready to make the call, as tonight is also championship night. Jamie Massey, in that, has won the first 5 rounds. He's going to secure the points championship And we also have James Frazier sitting in second with the 1,798 points. Corey is sitting third with 1,792. We have Matt Taylor in fourth with 1,782. And we also have Ty Dickinson with a 1770 in fifth. And then we also have James Miller in sixth with a 1766. Those 5 drivers I just called out right there, they can finish off in the top 5. And with them being able to finish in the top 5, the payout's going to be 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10, respectively, for your points payout. And I'm looking at the YouTube chat here. Hi, Tyler. How you doing? And good luck to you tonight. We're going to be concluding our practice session here, as I thought I had everything up for you. And we're going to reload our overlays here just for y'all. Stand by 1 second as the practice session is over. As always, all the drivers' meetings are covered by Admin Box. And we'll do a quick commercial break for them real fast while they're gridding up for heat race number 1. Yeah, welcome back, fans. Heat race number 1 is going to have Alex, so that 01 machine, on the pole. On his outside is going to be the 67 of Ty Dickinson. Row 2, we're going to have Matt Taylor in that 15 machine. On the inside, on his outside, is going to be Dalton in the 54. Row 3, we're going to have Thomas in that 5 machine on the inside, and Corey on his outside in the 34 machine. And that's going to be heat race number 1 for tonight's lineup. And the field is going to be led by the 01 of Alex as they come down the back straightaway. The pace truck is going to dive off into the infield. Again, they're waiting for that Derek's Actions Photos start zone to get a good picture there, as well as they're going to the start zone. And that 01 is waiting for that third-party gaming green flag. As he's hit that start zone, he's hit the loud pedal, and they're getting the green flag now as that green flag is presented by third-party gaming. And we're going to have Ty Dickinson up high. The 54 machine, he's going to come all the way from the back. He's going to slide job the 15 and the 64 at the same time. He's going to take over your second position. The 15 of Matt Taylor ended up getting swirly there, and we're going to have our first 618 engraving and designs caution flag of the night. As we take a look here, we're going to be on board with Matt Taylor in that 15 machine. Here comes the 54 doing a slide job. That was Ty Dickinson coming down, and that's going to bring out the first caution. And the first caution came out in turn 1 and 2 of the initial green. I'm looking at them possibly going single file on this restart, as the field is still going to be led by the 01 machine of Alex, with the 54 of Dalton in second. The 5 of Thomas is going to be third. The 34 of Corey is going to be fourth, and Matt Taylor is going to run, and the 15 machine is going to be fifth, and Ty Dixon is going to round out the field. And that's 67 machine. And Justin, once they get going, so that way it's not jumping all around, that's whenever I get the scoreboard going over on the left-hand side. As it's settled down now, we're going to go ahead and get it going here. And the pace truck's going to be diving off into the infield as they come down the back straightaway, led by the 01 machine of Alex. As Alex goes to that Derek's Actions Photo start zone. And he's hitting that loud pedal, getting that third-party gaming green flag this time, as he gets a good jump here. Dalton in that 54 machine is going to be sitting in second. He's going to look down low. He's going to be side by side with Alex as they come out of turn number 2. And Dalton's down low, and Alex is up high. They're going to be side by side, bumping each other as they go in turn number 3. The 01 machine, he's going to lose it there as they go in turn number 3. The 54 is going to take over the lead. Here comes the 5 machine of Thomas down low. This is going to be a battle for second between Thomas and the 34 of Corey, as they just started lap number 3 here. The 34 machine of Corey's getting the high side going. He's going to be in second position. Here goes 5 of Thomas down low as they're hot on the 54's heels. The 34 is looking up high. They're going to be battling it out as they come out of turn 4. This is battle for your lead. At the line, it's going to be Corey just by a little bit there as they go in turn number 1 and 2. They're still being side by side as they come out of turn number 2. The 34 of Corey is going to be taking the lead going in turn number 3. The 54 is going to look down low as they go in turn number 1. And they're getting their cross flags as we're halfway through with heat race number 1. It's going to be Corey at the point, followed by the 54 of Dalton. And then we have 5 of Thomas hot on Dalton's tail right here. This is going to be your battle for second position between the 5 and the 54 as they come out of turn number 2. They made a little bit of contact. And here comes the 5 machine. He's going to look down low in turns 3 and 4. He's going to do a slide job here on the 54 machine. And as he does it, the 54 machine is going to try to counter him. And the 5 of Thomas is going to take over your second position, led by Corey still. The 15 of Matt Taylor is going to be hard on the charge here as he's reeling in the 54 machine. And he's wanting to battle it out here as he's trying to get within that top 5 of the points for that payout for your points fund. As the 54 is still in third. The 15 of Matt Taylor is going to be in fourth. And this is your battle for third on the screen, as we have 2 laps remaining in this heat race. And this is heat race number 1. And we're going to watch these 2 right here as this is the closest battle on the screen. The field is still led by Corey. As Corey is coming out of turn number 4, he's getting the white flag this time around. As we say that, the 15 machine is getting the high side going. He's going to take over that third position at the line, as the 54 is trying to slide up and pinch off the 15 machine. The 15 machine of Matt Taylor is going to take over your third position as they come out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. And the 54 is looking down low as they go in turn number 3. The 15 hits that outside wall. That's not going to be an issue. Corey's going to take the win, followed by Thomas in that 5 machine, and Matt Taylor in that 15 is going to round out your top 3. And the rest of the field looks like this. It's going to be Dalton in the 54 machine finishing 4th. Ty Dixon in the 67, he's going to finish 5th. And Alex in that 01 machine is going to round out your field. And we're going to go to heat race number 2 for tonight. Heat race number 2 is going to be Christopher Hibbs in that 25 machine on the pole. On his outside is going to be the 227 of Andrew Regal. Inside row number 2 is going to be Jamie Massey in that 6 machine. And on his outside is going to be the 84 of Bryce Dickinson. And rounding out the field is going to be Kaylor Hogan in the 21 machine. And I doubt Andrew Regal will make the call, as we're going to have 4 drivers in this heat race. And I thought Jamie Massey was not here, but he is in that 6 machine. He's currently the points leader as they come into tonight, and he should secure that points championship as he's won all 5 events leading into tonight. And Christopher Hibbs, he's going to lead us out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Wait for that pace truck to drop down in to the infield as we have the right rear racing heat race number 2 led by Christopher Hibbs in that 25 machine as they go in turn number 3. He's waiting for that Derek's Actions Photos start zone. And he's hitting that start zone. He's getting that third-party gaming green flag as they come down the front straightaway. And we're going to have Jamie Massey on the outside, followed by the 84 of Bryce Dickinson as they go in turn number 1. They're going to be side-by-side coming out of turn number 2. possibly 3 wide here just a little bit. Jamie Massey's going to take the lead, followed by Dixon in the 84 machine. They're passing the 25 of Hibbs on the outside. They're going to be 3 wide as they enter turn number 3. The 84 is in that middle with the 6 of Jamie Massey's up high. That's going to be Jamie Massey taking the lead, followed by Bryce Dixon as Bryce Dixon's running that high side in turn 1 and 2, and Jamie Massey's running down low. And I'm sorry about those timing tower. Keep forgetting about that one as I take it off during the cautions. And Jamie Massey's running that low side while Bryce Dixon's running that high side. And we're going to try to take a look at both these drivers as they come down turn number 2. And we have Christopher Hibbs sitting in 3rd and Kaylor Hogan riding off the field as Andrew Regal did not make the call. And it's been Jamie Massey leading the field with the 84 of Bryce Dixon hot on his heels. And Jamie's going to be getting the cross flags as he's coming out of turn number 4. Again, Jamie's running that low side with Bryce Dixon running that high side. As we're halfway through with heat race number 2. And both these drivers are pretty equal as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 4. And Bryce is just a little bit quicker up there with the 22.06, and Jamie's running a 22.12 as they're both running different lines as the top and the bottom. And they're getting the 2 to go this time around. And it's been Jamie since the drop of the green as they chase down Christopher Hibbs, and coming out turn number 2, Jamie took over the lead. As they go in turn number 3, and they're coming out turn number 4 now, they should be getting the white flag for heat race number 2, led by Jamie with Bryce Dixon hot on his heels, ready to go as Bryce Dixon's just a little bit quicker there with a 22.05. He's currently setting the quick time there for your heat race number 2. Jamie Massey's going to go in turn number 3 for one last time as he's coming out turn number 4. He's going to push up just a little bit and correct himself, hit the outside wall, and we're going to be racing drag strip as it's going to be Jamie for the win, followed by Bryce Dixon in 2nd. And then we're going to have Christopher Hibbs in that 25 machine. He's going to get 3rd, followed by Kaylor Hogan in the 21 machine. And that's going to conclude heat race number 2 for tonight's action. And Andrew Regal did not make the call for heat race number 2. We're going to go to heat race number 3, presented by No Coast Customs. We're going to have Jimbo Rooney, that 27 machine, on the pole. On his outside is going to be the 143 of Bradley Crow. Inside row number 2 is going to be Brandon Boland in that 37 machine. On his outside is going to be Dakota Osborne in the 11 machine. And rounding out the field for your heat race number 3 is going to be Scott Thomason in the 06. Again, the field is going to be led by Jimbo Rooney in the 27 machine. As they come down the back straightaway, the pace truck's going to dive into the infield. And they're waiting for that Derek's Actions Photos start zone. And Jimbo Rooney's leading the field as they hit that start zone. He's going to hit that loud pedal. He's going to get the third-party gaming green flag. As he leads us into turn number 1, the 37 machine of Brandon Boland's hot on his heels. He's going to look on the outside. And here comes, I think that's the 06 machine coming from the back, throwing a slide job for a double take there. The 27 machine's running that or middle line, whereas the 37's looking on his outside. They're coming out of turn number 4. The 37's going to lead lap number 1. Followed by Jimbo running the 27 machine. The 6 machines of Scott is looking down low of Dakota Osborne and Bradley Crow, as Bradley Crow and Dakota Osborne make contact in turn number 1. And Scott's looking down low in turns 3 and 4 of Jimbo Rooney. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Scott in that 06 machine just for a little bit, and Jimbo Rooney is going to be taking it out the line, and we're going to have our first caution flag of your heat race number 3 come out. As we go on board and follow the 11 machine of Dakota Osborne, you see these guys went doubles 3 wide just a little bit with 6. The 143 and the 11 made contact there, and that's going to bring up the first caution flag of heat race number 3. Brendan Bolin in the 37 machine, he's going to be leading the field, followed by the 6 of Scott. And third is going to be Jimbo Rooney in the 27 machine, and Bradley Crow in the 143 is going to sit in 4th. And then we have Dakota Osborne in the 11 machine will round out the field. And at the top of the broadcast during the stream starting soon, I dropped a link in both YouTube and Facebook for the regalpromotions.com/shop. As the Regal Promotions esports merch has arrived, gear up for the 2025 season in style with stylish tees, cozy hoodies, and a must-have poster. Don't wait and grab yours today. Again, that link is both in Facebook and YouTube, and that's regalpromotions.com/shop. As the pace truck pulls off in the back straightaway, the field is led by the 37 of Brandon Bolin, followed by the 6 of Scott Thomason, and Jimbo Rooney in the 27 is going to round out your top 3 as they go in turn number 3. Wait for that Derek's Actions photo start zone. And they're in that start zone, and Brandon Bolin is hitting that loud pedal. He's ready to go as they get the third-party gaming green flag. And Brandon's getting a good jump here into turn number 1. The 6 machine of Scott Thomason, he's going to look down low as they come out turn number 2. And I believe Dakota Osborne and Bradley Crow might have had an incident as they went into turn number 1. The 6 machine of Scott Thomason is going to look down low again as they come out turn number 4. They're getting the cross flags as it's halfway through with heat race number 3. And these guys are spaced out good enough that it's probably going to be Brandon Bolin. As long as he doesn't make a mistake, he should kind of walk away and win this race. As Scott Thomas is looking down low again in 3 and 4. He's trying something to catch up with the 37 machine of Brandon Bolin. Again, Jimbo Rooney is still sitting 3rd. Dakota Osborne is going to be sitting 4th in that 11 machine. And we watched Brandon Bolin in that 37 machine. He's getting that high side ripping. And as soon as I said about him getting the high side ripping, he goes down low in 3 and 4. As they're getting the popsicle sticks this time around, as they have 2 more laps around Port Royal here for heat race number 3. As Brandon Bolin goes into turn number 3, and he's coming out of turn number 4 now, he's going to be getting the white flag, as that's an elevated TV white flag for heat race number 3. And he's hitting the high side going in 1 and 2. And he's going back to the top in 3 and 4 as he's coming out of turn number 4. He's going to be getting that checker flag. And he's going to win heat race number 3, followed by the 6 of Scott Thomason. And then the 27 of Jimbo Rooney is going to round out your top 3, followed by the number 11 of Dakota Osborne will round out the field with Bradley Crow in the 143 finishing 5th. And we'll take a look at your results for heat race number 3 as the guys start their Night Owl Racing League warm-up session. Again, that was Brandon Bolin and then 37 taking the win, followed by Scott Thomason in the 06 machine. And Jimbo Rooney finishes 3rd in the 27. Dakota Osborne in the 11 finishes 4th, and Bradley Crow in the 143 rounds out your field for heat race number 3. And you heard it with your white flag for heat race number 3, your white flag sponsor for tonight, and heat race number 4 sponsor, which we did not have a heat race number 4. It's going to be Elevated TV. Whether you're looking for in-depth driver interviews or full event coverage, Elevated TV takes your viewing experience to the next level. Be sure to tune in for exclusive race content and elevate your race night. Find them on Facebook and YouTube for all the action. And you've heard me call them out for the Start Zone sponsor. They're also your official photographer for any Regal Promotions esports event, and that's going to be Derek's Actions Photos. Capturing every thrilling moment on the track, Derek's Actions Photos ensures that you get the best views of your favorite drivers, whether it's high-speed action moments in the pits or the excitement at the start zone. And you've seen that quick little video that we did at the start of the broadcast for the admin box. If you're interested in making a purchase with admin box, use code RPE Sports Box to save 10% on your order. And as the third-party gaming green flag sponsor for tonight, a little bit about third-party gaming. With over 2 years of experience in the iRacing industry, third-party gaming has earned its reputation as a trusted provider of high-quality racing in a variety of competitive divisions. But they don't stop there. They also host exciting tournaments for games like Rocket League and more. Be sure to follow third-party gaming across your favorite social media platforms to stay updated on the latest events and offers. And as you see your warm-up session happening right now, again, that's presented by Night Owl Racing League. The Night Owl Racing League brings together some of the most passionate sim racers for thrilling competition and unforgettable races. Join the Night Owl Racing League today by visiting them on Facebook or joining their Discord to be a part of the action. And we don't have a B main, but we've been having caution flags. And they're also your fastest lap sponsor. That's going to be 618 Engraving and Designs. Whether you need custom hats, koozies, or even cutting boards, 618 Engraving and Design delivers precision craftsmanship for any event. Visit them online to see all the incredible custom products they offer. And for tonight being championship night, you're going to see a 4-wide salute. That 4-wide salute is going to be presented by Victory Fuel. And Victory Fuel is formulated to help you stay hydrated and energized. Victory Fuel is packed with vitamins, low in sugar, and caffeine free. Perfect for keeping you sharp and ready for race night. For a special offer, use code RPE Sports Victory to save 10% at checkout. And visit Victory Fuel today online to place your order. As we conclude, or go into the last 30 seconds of your Night Owl Racing League warm-up, we're going to go over one event real fast, and that's going to be your round 1 of the 2025 Regal Promotions Esports Northeast Dirt Modified Series. And that event's going to be happening on Tuesday for the Barberville Bash for round 1. It's presented by Right Rear Racing. It's going to be happening at Volusia Speedway Park. It's a 75 lap event Open setup big block modifieds, a minimum of $150 to win, with $20 to 10th. And there's a $20 entry fee, and you can catch that action live on Buckeye Racing Network. And that's going to start at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it looks like these guys are starting to grid up for your main event for tonight. And your main event tonight is going to have Corey of that 34 machine on the pole. On his outside is going to be Jamie Massey in the 6 machine. Inside row number 2 is going to be Brandon Bolin in the 37. On his outside is going to be Thomas of the 5 machine. Row 3, we're going to have Bryce Dixon of the 84. And on his outside is going to be Scott Thomason in the 06. Row 4 is going to be Matt Taylor on the inside in that 15 machine, and Christopher Hibbs on his outside in the 25. Row 5 is going to be Jimbo Rooney of the 27 on the inside, and on his outside is going to be the 54 of Dalton Qualls. Row 6 has Kaylor Hogan of the 21 on the inside, and Dakota Osborne of the 11 machine on his outside. And row 7 is going to have the 67 of Ty Dickinson on the inside, with Bradley Crow on his outside of the 143. And rounding out your 15-car field for tonight is going to be the 01 of Alex. Again, the field is going to be led by Corey in that 34 machine. These drivers should be doing a 4-wide salute as they come now turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. They're waiting for the call from the tower to do the Victory Fuel 4-wide salute. As they go into turn number 3. And they're coming out turn number 4. They're in that 4-wide Victory Fuel 4-wide salute. As we take another look at them here on the front straightaway, you see that wonderful sight of dirt racing. Again, this is the Victory Fuel 4-wide salute, and use code RPE Sports Victory to save 10% on your next purchase for Victory Fuel. And if you're interested in watching some more racing for tonight, once this race concludes and we do the driver's interview, we're going to jump straight over to the Dirt Series League and broadcast their Slick Track Series starting tonight at Huset's as the Pro Late Models take on a 60-lap event there at Huset's in the Slick Track Series. And that's going to start immediately after this race. As Corey, that 34 machine, he leads us into, or coming out of turn number 2. The pace truck should be pulling off this time around. And let's see if someone can beat Jamie tonight, as Jamie again has won all 5 events so far leading into tonight. And the 34 is hitting that Derek Saction's photo start zone. As he's coming out of turn number 4, he's getting a third-party game in green flag. And he's going to go quick to the high side. Here comes Jamie on the high side as well, as these drivers are coming out. And we got one flipped over back there. We're going to try to take a look and see what happened, as I don't see a crash on my screen. I just looked up. And that's the 54 of Dalton Qualls. We're going to take another look at that. As they go in turn number 1 here, you see Dalton running that middle line. The 21 comes up, hits him. The 25, Christopher Hibbs, gets him, and he goes into the wall. And that's going to bring out your first 618 engraving and design caution flag for tonight's main event. And the good thing about that is iRacing, so the driver should be okay. But that was one hell of a ride that he took there. in that 54 machine. And we're going to go to a single file restart. As the pace truck lights are off, pace truck should dive in on the back straightaway as they're coming out turn number 4. The field is going to be led by the 34 of Corey, the 6 of Jamie Massey, and the 37 of Brandon Bolin. Will round out your top 3, followed by the 06 of Scott, and then the 87 of Bryce Dixon rounds out your top 5. As Corey leads us into turn number 3. And we're going to give this another shot here as he hits Derek's action photo start zone. He's getting that loud pedal and getting it going. As he's getting waved, the third-party gaming green flag. Jamie Massey's going to look down low in turn number 1. And the 34 is still getting the high side ripping. As they come out turn number 2, it's going to be Corey just by a little bit. It's still side by side. Jamie's looking down low in turn number 3. As soon as Jamie's going for the pass, we're going to have another caution flag waving. And it's still going to be Corey at the point here. As we follow Ty Dickinson in that 67 machine. He's getting that low side going. Make contact with 143. 143 ghosted out. And the 54 of Dalton Qualls comes through and collects Ty Dickinson. Again, that's going to be your second caution flag of tonight. And that caution flag is presented by 618 Engraving and Designs. Again, one sponsor that I forgot to mention is your Sick Trophies, the official trophy and sponsor of the 2025 Regal Promotions Esports Awards Show. Sick Trophies will be providing the prestigious awards to honor the outstanding drivers and teams of 2025. Join us on Wednesday, December 10th to celebrate the best moments of the year at the 2025 Awards Show. And I believe that awards show will be live on Regal Promotion Esports YouTube page and broadcasting page. Again, we're going to try it again on a single file restart, led by the 34 machine of Corey. Jamie didn't like to see that caution come out as he's trying to make a pass as they were going in turn number 3 for the lead, but he's going to have to settle back into second. Brandon Bolin in the 37 machine is going to be third. The 06 of Scott Thomason's in 4th, followed by Bryce Dixon. In 5th. And the pace truck lights are off. They're getting a rolled up green flag as they go in turn number 1. They're going to go green flag racing next time around. Matt Taylor's in that 15 machine. He's going to be 6th. Jimbo Rooney in the 27 machine's 7th. Dakota Osborne in the 11 machine's 8th. The 21 of Kaylor Hogan's 9th. And Alex of the 01's 10th. As Corey still leads the field down the back straightaway, he's going into turn number 3. He's hitting that loud pedal ready to go as he's getting that third-party gaming green flag once again. He's going to lead us into turn number 1 as the 6th machine of Scott's looking down low of Brandon Bolin as they come out of turn number 2. Right now, that's where your action's at, as Jamie Massey's going to be running the high side right behind the 34 machine, as these two drivers are trying to separate themselves from the field and start racing side by side once again. I know Jamie's kind of waiting for a move here. The 37 of Brandon Bolin, he's up there as well and reeling him in. And we have contact for your 4th place position between Bryce Dickinson and Scott Thomason. And we have a caution flag coming out for Kaylor Hogan, I believe. As we go on board with the 21 machine of Kaylor Hogan. He's on that high side. He scraped the wall just a little bit, and the 143 hits him right there in that left rear quarter panel and spins him around. Then he goes up the track there, and that's going to bring out your 3rd caution for the night. And with that being the 3rd caution of the night, we're not even 5 laps into this event. And it looks like the field's already lined up, ready to go as the pace truck lights are off. The 34 of Corey's going to be leading the field coming out of turn number 2. The 6 of Jamie Steele in second. Brandon Bolin, the 37s in third. The 06 of Scott Thompson's in fourth, followed by Bryce Dixon in the fifth. As they come down the back straightaway, still led by the 34 machine. And then going into turn number 3 as Corey is waiting for that Derek Saxon's photo start zone. And he's in that start zone. He's hitting that loud pedal. And once again, we're getting the third party gaming green flag. As Corey got a better jump going into turn 1. Here comes Jamie Massey. We got another caution flag. And that's going to be your 4th caution of the night. And that's with Dakota Osborne. And I clicked on the wrong one as everything was moving. Go take a look at the 11 machine of Dakota Osborne. And he gets touched in that right rear quarter panel. Then hits the wall, comes down, and gets hit in the left rear. And he goes around. Again, that's going to be your 4th caution of the night. And the field's still led by Corey, that 34 machine. As they go in turn number 3, they should be coming out turn 4, getting the road up green flag. And they got that rolled up green flag. They're ready to go green flag racing as they go in turn number 1. And coming out turn number 2, the pace truck should be pulling off here on the back straightaway. As that's Corey of the 34 machine. Corey of the 34 machine is waiting for that Derek Saxon's photo start zone to hit that loud pedal. And he's in that start zone. He's hitting that loud pedal. Once again, we're getting the third party gaming green flag as Jamie Massey got a good jump there on Corey. As Jamie looks down low, they're going to be side by side. Coming out turn number 2, this battle for your lead between the 6 and the 34. The 34 has that momentum on the high side and lead us down the back straightaway in turn number 3 as Jamie goes up high and follows suit with the 34 machine in 3 and 4. And they're coming down the front straightaway, still led by the 34 machine. Here goes Jamie Massey looking down low. In turn 1 and 2, he's going to throw a slide job as Corey and that 34 machine looks to cross him over. And Jamie's going to get the high side going and more momentum. He's going to lead us down the back straightaway. Here goes the 34. Look for a slide job in 3 and 4. As he throws that slide job, Jamie's going to cross him over. And Jamie's going to take the lead on lap number 7. As a 34 of Brandon Bolin, he's looking down low. He's going to take over your second position over Corey. As they're in turn 1 and 2, Corey says no, and he's on the outside and comes around and takes over your second position. These 3 drivers are starting to battle it out as we're not even a third of the way done with this event. And Jamie's on the point, your points champion for this series. And again, he's won 5 of 5 races. He's trying to make it 6 of 6. Corey in that 34 machine is going to be in second, followed by Brandon Bolin in the 37 and third. Bryce Dixon in the 84 machine will be 4th. Scott is trying to hold off Matt Taylor in that 15 machine. As Scott goes down low, Matt Taylor's going to be up high. They're coming in 1 and 2. Coming down turn number 2, Matt Taylor has that momentum on the high side. As Scott Thompson goes up high. and closes the door. We're going to go back up here as Corey's starting to close the door just a little bit on Jamie. Seeing these two drivers kind of driving close to each other, so that we came back up here with them as we are 10 laps down in this event. Finally, a third of the race down. And we're 11 minutes into this event as well. As they're coming out of turn number 4, completing lap number 11, starting lap number 12. And we have Matt Taylor and Scott battling it out for your 5th position as Matt Taylor looks down low in 1 and 2. Matt's going to take over your 5th position. The 0-1 of Alex is looking on the outside of Scott. That's going to be your battle for 6 between the 6 and the 0-1. The 6 is looking down low again in turns 3 and 4. And again, they're battling it out for 5th between these 4 drivers, I should say, as Matt Taylor gains a little bit on the front straightaway. And again, Matt Taylor's taking over your 5th place position. And right behind him is the 0-6 of Scott. And Matt Taylor's hitting that outside wall just a little bit in 3 and 4. And Scott Thomason's trying to hold off your current hard charger of the 0-1 of Alex. As this is your battle for 6 on the screen between the 0-6 and the 0-1 as they come out of turn number 2. And go in turn number 3, it's still the 0-6. We're going to go back up towards the front of the field again. And as we look on with the 84 of Bryce Dickinson, he's currently sitting in 4th, followed by Brandon Bolin in 3rd. We also have Corey still sitting in 2nd, and Jamie still at the point. As they're coming out of turn number 4 this time around, they're getting the cross flags as they're halfway through with this main event. And we're going to go back here again as we moved away. Bradley Crowe did a 2-for-1 special somewhere as he passed both Alex and Scott. He's your current hard charger as he's moved up 8 spots. And as soon as I said that, Alex, that 0-1 machine, he made a pass on Scott as Alex started at the tail end of the field. He's moved up 8 spots as well. This is your battle for 7th. Between these 2 drivers, the 0-6 and the 0-1. As the 0-1 looks down low and down the back straightaway, here goes the 0-6 looking down low in turns 3 and 4 and looking possibly do a slide job here. As the 0-1 hits the outside wall, he's going to come down in front of the 0-6 machine and they're going to hit that left rear quarter panel, send him down into the inside wall, and we're going to stay green. I thought that was going to be a caution flag coming out. As I know the 0-1 of Alex did not want to see that. We're going to go back through your field here as Bradley Crowe in that 143 is sitting 6, trying to chase down Matt Taylor in the 15 machine. Bryce Dixon of the 84s secured that 4th position as we stay under this long green flag race. Brandon Bolin of the 37 machine, he's still in 3rd. Corey in that 34 machine's in 2nd, and Jamie Massey is still leading the field as Jamie Massey's coming out of turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. He's going to hit that lap traffic here soon as we have 9 laps remaining in this event. And they're coming out of turn 2. The lap traffic should play a factor as they come out of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway for the next lap. Let's see if lap traffic will play a factor with Jamie and Bryce and Corey here. I see the 4 and want to call out Bryce, so please excuse me on that one. As Jamie goes high above the lap traffic, here goes the 34 trying to follow suit. The 21 is kind of pushing there in 3 and 4. And it didn't slow down Jamie much as they made their way around the 21 machine. And Jamie's coming up here on the high side. He's trying to pass Ty Dickinson and the 0-1 of Alex as they're coming around for more lap traffic. As the guys in front of these 2 drivers are racing for position. The 0-1 kind of lost it right there, trying to get it away from the drivers, the leaders there, and came down and cut off Ty Dickinson in that 67 machine. As Jamie Massey is still leading the field, they're coming up on Jimbo Rooney in the 27 machine, and Jimbo Rooney is currently running eighth. Let's see, Jimbo Rooney is running the same line as these two drivers here. And that lap time last time around, Corey was your quick time with a 21:51, and that's currently the fastest lap around the track so far. As Jamie Massey makes a move on Jimbo Rooney to pass him on the 3 and 4. The 34 got caught up behind him just a little bit as the 34 looks down low in turn 1 and 2. He's going to throw a slide job on Jamie and hits the outside wall. Jamie's going to cross him over as they come out turn number 2. And they're coming down the back straightaway. It's going to be the 34 on the outside, the 6 on the inside. They're running it side by side hard. Here comes the cross or slide job by Jamie. The 34 hits that outside wall and then hits Jamie Massey. As we're reaching the last 5 laps of this event's battle between the 34 and the 6 as they go in turn number 1. And they have a clear sailing for just a little bit. They're trying to catch up to the 7th place driver, Dakota Osborne. And Dakota Osborne, we have 3 laps remaining. They might not catch Dakota Osborne, but who knows, it could change. As currently Corey has the quick time with a 21:51, and Jamie has a 21:64. As they're coming out turn number 4, they're getting the popsicle sticks as we have 2 more laps remaining in your main event. And Jamie leads us in turn number 1. He's bouncing off that outside wall. And here comes Corey trying to reel him in once again. As they go in turn number 3, Jamie's still hitting that outside wall. Corey's following suit. And they're coming out turn number 4. They're getting the white flag this time around. As Jamie goes down low and tries to slide the 11 of Dakota Osborne to get some more gap here between the 34 machine and himself. The 34 is trying to reel him in. They're going to make contact with Dakota Osborne. We're going to have an interesting race as the 34 looks down low and throws a slide job on Jamie Macy going into turn number 1. Or turn 3, sorry. We're going to be side by side. And Jamie's going to take the win. We're going to have another thrilling finish, just like last night, between the 34 and the 6 machine as Jamie Massey takes the win, followed by the 34 of Corey. And then the 37 of Brandon is going to round out your top 3. We're going to hear from your top 3 drivers in just a moment here. As Bryce Dixon in the 84 machine, he finished 4th. Bradley Crow in the 143 is your hard charger, moving up 9 positions, and he rounds out your top 5. Matt Taylor in the 15 machine finished 6th. Dakota Osborne in the 11 machine finished 7th. Jimbo Rooney in the 27 machine finished 8th. Alex in the 01 finishes 9th. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be Kaylor Hogan in the 21 machine. And then we also have Ty Dixon in the 67 finishing 11th. Scott Thomason in the 06 finishes 12th. Christopher Hibbs in the 25 finishes 13th. Your 14th place finisher is going to be Dalton Qualls in the 54. Finishing 15th is going to be Thomas in the 5 machine. And that's going to round out your field for tonight's event. Again, we're going to hear from your top 3 finishers tonight. And that was another thrilling event here at Port Royal as your first and second place drivers make contact as they came out of turn number 4. And the first person we're going to hear from is Brandon. And I don't see Brandon yet, so we're going to hear straight from Corey, your second place finisher. And Corey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Man, I don't know if you watched the broadcast last night with the non-wing 360s here or not, but you and Jamie just did almost the exact same thing, the exact same spot. What was going through your mind on that last lap, trying to throw that slide job in 3 and 4 to try to make that move for the lead?
Well, first off, much respect to Jamie. He says I'm wall riding, but I didn't really mean to wall ride that much tonight. It's just something that naturally occurs here at Port Royal. He was doing it too whenever I did it, so I really don't care that he wall rode. He could have wall rode the whole race, and I wouldn't have minded. It was a good race. That's what makes this track good for mini stocks. You can grab the wall and it keeps you playing it into the stadium, and you just, I mean, it's I don't know. It's this most fun track in a mini stock, I guess. But yeah, on that last lap, I didn't know if I was gonna have the clearance between Jamie and the lap car, and I just shot her down on in the inside. And when we came out turn four, I knew we were gonna have to do something like Darlington happened 20 years ago with Ricky Rudd and Kurt Busch.
Again, that was another thriller of a finish here at Port Royal. Man, that you had that car ripping on the high side most of the night and staying there battling it out with Jamie. Again, Jamie's won every event of this series, so you put it on. You try to make it interesting tonight. Again, congratulations on your second place finish.
Absolutely, yeah. And I got some sponsors here to
Yep.
shout out.
Yes, sir.
Picked up a new one this week. Sim Racing Association. They're gonna be on board for this car for that Big Bang Banger 75 on Sunday night. Also, Fusion Setup Shop, Random Designs Paint Services, SRC Miller Racing. You up here, Andrew, for putting this open setup mini stock league on. I hopefully get to do another season of these things at some point later in the year, or even a couple of one-off races.
Yes, sir. And again, congratulations on your second place finish. I'm not trying to rush you out here or anything. That was one thriller of the race. Excited to call, and hopefully I can call more of your races here soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Appreciate it, man.
Yep. Thank you. And there you have it, your second place finisher, Corey. And we're going to hear from your leader tonight, or your winner tonight, as I don't think the 37 of Brandon Boland is going to make the call for the interview. And Jamie, are you there?
I got you.
Man, this is a reoccurring theme here with the mini stocks, as you went 6 for 6 in the mini stocks series as you took the championship. Congratulations on that aspect.
Thank you, man.
Man, that was a thriller of a race. Again, like I told Corey, I don't know if you watched the broadcast last night for the non-wing 360 event that Regal had put on, but you almost had the exact same identical finish as last night's race. What was going through your mind in 3 and 4 as you kind of had that lap car as insurance there? Did you know that Corey's going to try to throw a slide job or anything?
Oh man, it's just uh, this track's stupid. I hate the wall riding, and I mean, it wouldn't even have been close if there wouldn't have been no wall riding. But it was, so I had to use the wall too to even stay out in front of him. Man, I would pull him a second, and then he would wall ride and get right back to me. It's just stupid, but uh, whatever you gotta do, I guess. I don't like racing that way, but yeah, the lap car, man, I knew it was gonna. I had to slide the lap car, and I got tight, and he got a run, and then I mean, what do you do? I mean, I don't know, like it just is what it is. It was a good finish, like I said. It just I hate stupid tracks like this because it ain't about who's better or who has the better setup or who does what. If a guy's pulling away from you, all you gotta do is say I accidentally hit the wall for 4 laps in a row to catch him, and it's just to me that's shit ass racing, and that's just how I see it.
I understand that 100%, man. And I'm not trying to cut your interview short or anything, but do you have any sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, man. I've got a like I said, this win here is dedicated to my team. I don't run these cars anymore, so them guys test for me and try different stuff. And I just want to thank everybody over at my team, H&L, Papa Mott's Promotion, one of the greatest sponsors. Been with me for 3 years now, 3 or 4 years, and I mean they do a lot for me on inside, on my RL stuff and in my sim racing. Mama Bear for always watching and cheering for us. Uh, Bryce, everybody, man. It's a lot of people. 14M Graphics. Um, we got this one done. Now we're gonna cash in that 500 come Sunday.
And good luck on Sunday for that 500 to win event.
Thank you.
Again, congratulations on going 6 for 6 in this series, and that means that you're obviously the champion of the championship. So, again, congratulations on that as well.
Thanks, man.
And hopefully we catch you again on another
Yeah,
broadcast here for Right Rear Racing.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope I can run some of the other classes. I really didn't know Bryce and them got me in this thing. I'd like to run some of the other stuff y'all got going on. Y'all got a good thing going here, and I'd like to join some of the other. Thanks, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you again for taking time for a post-race interview. And there you have it, your winner of tonight's race, Jamie Massey. And we're going to go ahead and end this stream for the right rear racing side of things. We have another broadcast coming up immediately after this, and the next Regal Promotion Esport event is going to happen on Tuesday, February 18th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's going to be your Regal Promotion Esport Barberville Bash, presented by Right Rear Racing at Volusia Speedway Park. It's going to be a 75 lap event, open setup for big block modifieds with a minimum of $150 to win, with a $20 for 10th and a $20 entry fee. And you can catch that action live on Buckeye Racing Network. Again, thank you for tuning in here on Right Rear Racing, and join in on our next broadcast. That's happening immediately after this. Thank you again.